this morning I was feeling so bad. My nose is running and my throat is hurting, but I still have no fever. But I think today I'm gonna, like yesterday, I'm gonna just take it easy, rest. I can't go running or gym or skateboarding, so probably I'm just gonna drive around with scooter, go see some places. I haven't been doing any tourist things in this city yet, so I'm gonna search. Basically, many times I'm just going places randomly and it's just searching and finding places, but sometimes I'm doing things that someone else is advising me to do. So, or sometimes I'm asking ChatGPT, like, hey, what are the things that I should do in Da Nang? Or if I want to do some low budget things, I'm asking, hey, what are the low budget things to do? And I don't want to decline eating for anyone. And also what comes to medicine and drugs and everything, I think people should understand the realities about that, what things are good for them and what things are not good for them, and there should be good balance in the world. But anyway, difficult or something that is can take more time. Usually people woke up earlier or go that time that the places are not that crowded or that full, so you can focus to do difficult lines. That's usually how skateboarders are doing it. Some people, they don't mind if there is people around. I don't actually mind if there is no people or if there is people. Sometimes it's get into my head, but most of the time I don't care that much. But all right, so now it's 29 past 9 a.m. and I'm gonna fastly meet Ville before he goes to airport. I'm gonna transfer some money to him and he's gonna pick up some cash from the ATM for me, and after that I'm gonna do some tourist stuff and go do some riding, do some scooter driving, and probably a little bit slower speed than yesterday, and a little bit more like I'm not in hurry to get anywhere. But the first thing, I'm gonna buy some water and help me eating faster. Hello.
Hello.
One bottle of water. Water. Alright, so unfortunately they didn't have any water left, so I'm gonna go to other store and buy water from here. Hello, can I have a bottle of water? Water? Yeah. That one. Alright, so now I'm gonna go to the centrum and have a coffee with Ville and pick up some cash and transfer some cash, and then do some plans for later today. I'm probably driving a little bit slower today than yesterday. And Ville was trying to get money out of the ATM, but the international bank cards are not working on the ATM. So, like usually if I need, like, things always somehow go wrong. I was already kind of relieved that I have enough money for rest of the trip, but now I'm again just struggling because the ATMs are not working at the moment. All right, so we try one more ATM if the international cards are working. I'm also checking Ville's hotel room, Mercury. It's a little bit smoother than. That's the place where magic happens. Maybe I should rent this room. Okay, kind of nice view. This is more like triple or bed for four people, or maybe even four. Maybe you can do like a beyond skateboarding trip in here, whole team in same bed. Almost cheaper than the one that I'm staying, and also the location is a little bit maybe better. All right, have a nice trip and see you maybe in Thailand later, or Bangkok, yeah. All right, so now Ville is heading to airport. He's gonna go to somewhere in North Thailand. We met some girl in there. He's gonna visit her and go skateboarding in there. And now I'm gonna go to, and luckily the ATM was working, so now I have at least enough cash. And I was also able to do some bookings using my Apple Pay. Alright, so now I'm already on my location. I can't remember where I left my scooter. I also met some local girls, and I'm gonna go to some local girls. They were having like some day off at work. One was a nurse and people who's working in here, and I'm gonna go. See you. See you. They started the conversation saying shit, and I was like, what? But anyway, that's one way to start the conversation, shit. But just a nice looking place. So some tourist stuff, and again, it will be so nice to spend these kind of days with having a date and have a girlfriend do this stuff. I feel a little bit not suffering do these things alone, but I've been now in Asia 2 months, and not any sort of dating almost at all. Sleeping every night alone and not even any longer conversation, just small talk. Unfortunately, maybe the Finnish people, they're promoting me as a weird person or something again. But just a cool looking place. Cool looking place, and a lot of people in here, and well, maybe I do some selfies. But anyway, first tourist day in here, so like usually I'm trying to enjoy, and it started kind of well. Like someone started conversation, some group of girls started conversation. So hopefully I can also find other people to talk with. Men as a friend, and hopefully also some girl who's having some interest. And I still can't believe that I'm somehow categorized like the most ugliest man in the world. Like I really think that I'm handsome and I'm a normal person, but I don't know why they try to promote me as something wrong for a woman. It feels a little bit unnecessary, to be honest. Right, so I made a fast call to my father. His phone went broken yesterday, so he called me that he's having a new phone, and he said that there's some problems with Samsung phones. And I saw there's also some monkeys in here. I saw one, but yeah, actually there's one monkey in there. Kind of cool animals. I don't know what is this. Alright, so maybe I visit that place first and then move to, not sure about that tunnel. Is it's the entrance to somewhere, or entrance, if that's the entrance to get there, or if there's some stairs. Alright, so actually I'm visiting this place first before seeing the Buddha, and I feel like I want to also go to some temple because I feel like relaxing a little bit. And like usually when I'm doing this tourist episodes, I'm hoping that the episode is not getting too long. It's nice to have also some day off and resting, kinda. Of course I still prefer to do something with someone and find some ways to go back on dating and do this kind of things with someone, like stuff like that. Looks nice. Well, maybe that can be a little bit too much, but something similar. Well, why not something like that? But That's one of my favorite Buddhas. I'm sorry if it's somehow boring people to watch. I mean, like, seeing this by yourself is probably more interesting. Alright, so next I'm gonna go to peaceful place. Good place to have a day off and feel a little bit like holiday. Even that I'm working and doing my social media, I would like to also have some a little bit easier days, not feel all the time stressed and tired because doing too much. And basically I go in front of almost all the sculptures or the icons and or Buddhas, and I do some praying, but I don't know like if there's what are the actual meanings and how should I pray, but still. I don't know how. Probably also everyone else is thinking good things for other people and the future of the world and everything. Alright, and the sign says that there should be some monkeys in here, and asking that people are not feeding those, but I don't see any. Oh, the monkeys are in that area. They're not actually hanging out that much in. You should get some real food. I didn't know that they're eating flowers. Right, so a lot of apes in there, and luckily no ape. They did not attack on me or did not try to steal my things. When I went to Keep Altar in UK Keep Altar or Spain Keep Altar, there was immediately some monkeys on top of my head and taking things out from my backpack. But here they were more friendly. Alright, so now the tour is over. I also made calls. My father was calling me, and also I made call to my mother and told about my next plans where I'm going next. But actually I feel a little bit like settling down in here. This city, this place is actually kinda nice, but I need to check all the. Well, now I booked my next flights. I have flights to next destination already, but I'm gonna maybe I come back here because I really like this city, and hopefully I can find some woman from somewhere and go back on dating, hopefully. And like I said earlier, I'm also trying to enjoy these days off or resting days, even if I'm doing these things alone, because it will be so nice to do it with someone. And when I'm saying someone, I mean some woman. And I like to do sports and different things with my friends and these kind of things usually with some woman. But let's see how are the prices. And maybe I'm trying a coconut. Can I have one coconut milk coffee? Right, so some coconut milk, and probably the views are actually kinda cool. Alright, so kinda cool cafeteria to have a coffee and relax, and hopefully first time tasting some coffee with coconut milk, so it's good. Okay, it's alright. Maybe they were adding some extra sugars, not sure, but it tastes a little bit like sugar. Hopefully not. So there's some temple, and I feel a little bit bad that I couldn't find anything to eat. It's already 2:12 and I haven't been eating anything else than the breakfast. And also that coffee I was asking without sugar, and they were adding so much sugar, so I don't know why they do that all the time, like saying that no, they are not adding sugar, but then it's full of sugar. at the end, and I don't wanna be forced to be overweight or get some extra kilos or diabetes. But there's like some apples around the trees, and then some helmet and crackers under the helmet, and some food on the table. Oh, there's also one black dog under the table. Alright, so I found one restaurant around here, hopefully. So I was checking my ChatGPT and checking some new location. So next I'm gonna go and see Marble Mountains, but at the moment I feel like my flu is getting a little bit more bad. I feel like I need to take some painkillers. Hopefully I don't have any fever, and also at the moment I feel again super lonely, and I feel like it's almost impossible to find anyone. I feel like more equal and more nice I am.
Ylireagointia. Mä pyysin anteeksi, mutta se ei riittänyt sulle.
Mä kysyin sulta, että oletko sinä ylipainoinen. Mä kysyin, että oletko sinä ylipainoinen.
Ei, et sä kysynyt. Sä sanoit, että mä näytän ylipainoiselta.
No oletko sinä ylipainoinen? To woman, more I want women to better have jobs and to have equal rights in the world, and more I'm trying to treat them nicely. Where's my position in the world is getting all the time, and I feel like I'm just giving things for them and not getting anything back somehow. And I feel like I'm just like super loyal person for them, but not getting anything back. That's how I feel somehow. But I'm gonna take. Hello. I'm gonna ride to the next destination, and I'm still hoping that I can find someone to go eat with or have date with, or my online dating is complete. Well, they shut down my Tinder already, and more I feel like people are just trying to make money, trying to different ways to play me out, or play me ending up doing things alone, and it's always ending up they are finding some man for me, and then I'm just friends with the man, and then I'm like ending up miserably alone, like so many times before. I feel like I'm not allowed to soberly date anyone. I feel like the only chance to get laid is to get drunk or use drugs, and I don't want to use drugs or alcohol. So hopefully someday I can find some other ways to meet and have date and have also some sort of sex life. Alright, so now I'm already on my destination, so there is some I decided to come to Marble Mountains, and it's open only 1 hour, so I think there's 2 options, hike or took elevator. I think I'm gonna pay extra 10,000 to have elevator because I'm so tired already. And because I already went to the other mountain today, I feel like maybe it was a mistake to do two kind of like tourist things in the same day. Just going around. That's a cool place to visit. The only thing is that I don't feel that comfortable to walk and have a flu. Kind of peaceful in here. And also kind of sorry. A little bit difficult to move in here. Alright, perfect. Okay, this place is luckily I did not miss this. Alright, so it looks like there's some cooler packs back. Also I feel a little bit dizzy after because of this flu. I think that I should drink more water. Really good place to have a date or come with your girlfriend, and really sad place to be alone. Really sad place to be alone. At the moment I can't understand much. I'm kind of like auto mode at the moment again, but hopefully my understanding is getting a little bit better. Again, but alright, so now I think I have been going around the whole place, and again I feel like I'm somehow just forced to show how to end up alone because of doing right decisions in life, like not drinking alcohol, or like I noticed it already today at maybe 1 or 2 o'clock when I went to one spot to like have the coffee, and I saw already that I just need to watch some maybe some man couples or something instead of finding woman or marketing, and that it's more interesting people to see. So I understood already that moment that I'm not allowed today to find anyone, but so it's a little bit frustrating when you already know beginning of the day if there's any even chances or not, but probably I go back tomorrow and start all over again. Alright, so actually I met one girl from France in there, and I spent maybe half an hour with her, maybe seeing her later today, but I'm going back to my hotel. It's already 5:17. I'm finally back home, and like I said, I met some French girl in that marble mountain. I spent maybe half an hour time with her. We make plan to maybe meet later today. We changed our social media and Instagram, and also the other local girl, the nurse, I was changing the Instagram with her, and first he was kind of excited, but probably then he saw my social media, and it usually scares somehow. I don't know why it scares people away, or they stop talking. I still think it's kind of normal. I do kind of normal content.
You serious?
Of course, I feel sorry that I need to work every single day, do this every single day. I would like to earn money a little bit. Probably people think it's crazy to work this much. That's the real reason, but whatsoever, at the moment I feel like I need to somehow just scam women to sleep with me, and then they found out my social media later, because basically whenever I'm spending time with someone, everyone is usually getting super into me because I'm a nice person and kinda normal, but my social media is so crazy, so people are scared after that, and many times they stop talking. So basically my only chance is to kind of like scam. Back in the day it used to be like woman and hookers scamming rich man, like to sleep with them and that kind of stuff, and I'm kind of living like hooker every single day, or whore, how the horse or hookers or woman who were scamming rich man used to live back in the day, and I don't like that much too. I mean, like, I'm not scamming people, but somehow, like, it's just stupid, like, because I'm never lying anything about anything. I'm just myself all the time, and some people, they maybe also think that because I'm all the time saying these things like dating, asking, trying too much. Some people think that way. At the same time, if you think about Tinder and dating online, people are talking 10 or 20 people, 30 people at the same time. So what's the difference to do that online, and what's the difference to do that in real life? Talk with multiple and asking multiple people to girls to do something. Like what's the difference? Instead of like if some girls are doing it hidden online, they are like don't feel like they are talking with many people, or like, but actually they do same thing about the man's even probably talking with even more people. But anyway, let's see if she's answering back. I guess probably she's not. She's like he's just some crazy weird person. Like she was nice, but his social media is so crazy. So probably I'm not gonna even answer back. Same thing about the local girl. So that's why usually it's easier if I meet someone who knows me, because I need to be all the time. Like I go different places and I'm planned to be. Someone has been planning me to be something, and then I'm there, and then they see my social media, and then they're like, oh, it's like so basically that makes it much more difficult. So it will be so nice that if someone is just like getting interested in me and contacting me, sending message to me, and not me doing the effort all the time again. So probably you are gonna see a picture about me eating alone tonight, like so many times before, just because I'm working crazily much. I'm working crazily much